Namaste Bharat. I am Dr. Shilpa Desai on a platform of Namaste Bharat, a health and wellness show hosted by C4 Integrated Wellness and World Wellness Federation. And here we have a different field of dignitaries on our platform as a speaker and be a part of the health and awareness and globally spread Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam health for all. So here today we have R&D research and development expert scholar Shilpa Joshi on our platform. And Namaste Bharat is inviting, is really been honored to have you on the platform of the international platform. So here I would like to introduce research and developer Shilpa Joshi's introduction because it's really been wonderful. In COVID-19, we have understand the importance of the nutrition and the lifestyle in daily routine. So Shilpa Joshi is a director of Mumbai Diet and Health Centers. She is a practicing dietitian and diabetes educator and vice president of Indian Dietetic Association, honorable secretary to All India Association of Advancing Research and Obesity. And she has presented several papers on malnourishment and how one person can live their life healthily by choosing the right food. So here we are with the Shilpa Joshi ji. So we welcome again you, and it's our
Thank
honor to
you.
have you
Thank you
here.
for having me.
So, Shilpa ji, I'll start with a question that what would you say about transition of global health after COVID 2019 globally?
So the paradigm of health has changed. Just a couple of years back, we were saying that infectious diseases are now low on the radar. What is actually taking up is the metabolic diseases. But this pandemic has taught us that yes, infectious diseases can come back, and they can come back with a big bang, bigger bang than what metabolic diseases have done. Also, it has brought to light one very important thing, that simple things can prevent infectious diseases like a mask or maybe washing your hands, simple sanitary methods. So that has changed. But one has to remember that though we are in an era where pandemic has taken up very high proportions, you have to remember that people who are having metabolic issues like diabetes, like heart disease, like obesity are
Absolutely.
doing much worse in the pandemic than
Yes.
somebody who doesn't have it. And hence that has brought into light, I think very important thing is health is the wealth. There is no more bigger wealth than health.
Absolutely. And Shilpa, what I like about it, what you mentioned, metabolic health, the people, you also agree to it that the people doesn't know actually what is metabolic health. If they're considering, they get confused between the immunity and the metabolic health. Can you throw some light on what is the relativity between the immunity and metabolic health?
So remember one thing, metabolic health is when the basic infrastructure or basic software of your body goes wrong. And immunity is the part of basic software. So they are all related. You cannot say that diabetes sugar hai and immunity is different, so they are not related. No, they always cross-talk to each other. And now, more so ever in this pandemic, we have seen that most of the people who actually got themselves complicated with the infection were either obese or had diabetes or had hypertension or had heart disease. And of course, other severe diseases, maybe like cancer or maybe like renal failure, they are of course very serious. But nowadays, people do not take diabetes or blood pressure as seriously, thinking that sabhi ko hota hai, it's part of life. And it is
Yes.
not. And that is actually got because it suppresses immunity. All of this starts suppressing immunity, or it does not. Rather than suppressing immunity, I wouldn't say it lets immunity work in the way it should work. It can work much better, and that kind of suppression happens with all these diseases.
So that's very nicely you have said because right now the globally this platform of Namaste Bharat, we have an audience from international level. So they are also, we think that only the we need to understand it. The people abroad, they know very well what is metabolism and what is immunity, and it's nothing like that. We all need to understand the terminology of the subject because COVID-19 has really taught us. उसने हमको समझा दिया है ये क्या है. So Shilpa, according to your specialization and you are into research and development, what is COVID 2019 according to you?
So COVID 2000, COVID, which has happened, we all know is a viral infection, which is happening because of RNA virus. But I think what we really need to take it from here is that complete healthcare is very important. Do not look at healthcare in parts. And there is nothing like you are working towards immunity and not working towards metabolism. And now it's very important only to look after immunity. It's not important to look after your weight. I think what we need now is products and solutions which are very attuned to holistic human health, holistic health development. Like we say in school, the whole angle of schooling or education should be holistic development of the child, wherein there is
Absolutely.
psychological, physiological. Now, more so ever than now, we have seen that psychological health has played an important role. Why? Because we are all holed up in our homes for last 6 months. Whenever we go out, we are scared. So most of us try to stay at home, and that has played on our psyche because we are people who never stay at home. We are people who are always working. And because we are staying at home, it has impacted our psyche. When the psyche gets impacted, even immunity goes down. So one
Yes.
has to remember that we need to find a holistic solution to healthcare and just not focus on illness, focus on wellness. I think that
Wellness.
is very, very important. Yes.
So I think the COVID-19 has taught us illness towards the journey to wellness. So integrated approach, as you rightly said, we need an integrated approach to your subject. And one more thing which really inquisitively I'm asking you, how this pandemic has actually affected the humankind, how it is affected, which area has actually been more affected?
So, see, one thing is that pandemic is really a great equalizer. So it does not know economic backgrounds. So,
Yeah,
the richest person has got it, the poorest person has also
that's got
got
it.
it. But the problem is amount of access to healthcare. While people who are higher socioeconomic strata, they are affording to get healthcare. I am not
Yeah.
saying that government is not trying. Government has done a fabulous job. Every common person is able to get it there. But also remember that people have to be ready to get admitted. People have to be ready for all this. And
Yeah.
I think therefore pandemic is affected in the sense that it has shown that we need to invest in our health infrastructure
Health.
and not only other infrastructure. Other see everything is important for economic. We cannot say that industries are not important or whatever. Everything is important, but so is healthcare. I think we not forget anybody else. Forget the government. We ourselves take our health for granted. Lot of times when people tell us eat on time, we say, "अरे I am young, कुछ नहीं होता है. एक time नहीं खाया तो चल जाता है." No, when because we take it for granted, and only when we are hospitalized because of anything, then we realize, oh, only if I had taken care, only if I had exercised, only if I had done yoga, only if I had eaten right. I think that is too late. So I think what 2019 COVID has taught us is to take care of ourselves and our loved ones.
Yes, yes. So it's like care to cure, towards care and reaching to cure. So, how can you connect this health with humanity when you are talking about, taking care of other? So, in the scenario of a global pandemic where each and every person, COVID-19 has not seen the poor or the riches, how the humanity and the role of nutrition, during that pandemic, how
I
would
think
you?
what has happened, Shilpa, what lockdown has done is it has lot of people have actually lost their jobs. They have lost their livelihood. And it is not small amount of people. People even in higher positions, this has happened. And therefore, what has actually got impacted is eating. See, when you do not get a monthly salary, the first thing that gets impacted is daily eating.
Yes,
You try to spend lesser and you try to spend lesser on protective foods, which are proteins and fruits
absolutely.
and vegetables because they are expensive
They are
foods. And you
expensive.
concentrate on cereals, which are cheaper foods. So I think what as humanity we need to do is we need to provide people with protective foods.
Good
We need
food.
to feed food,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, food which protects, not which fills the stomach.
Yeah.
Food, filling stomach is important. It's not a small thing, but ultimately, food which protects, like proteins and micronutrient-rich foods, like vegetable and fruit, I think we need to concentrate on them, and we need to see to it that especially in people of lower socioeconomic strata, these needs are met with. I think that is something we need to work very seriously with.
Absolutely. I think really a very, very important point you have taken up, Shilpa, because I think the NGO or Inner Wheel or Lions Club or Rotaries, they have enough amount of money also with them to provide the right nutritious food. And they can identify the needy areas and they can do it. This is so good on this platform. We are actually throwing the light the exactly where we need what, and not only like the khichdi, or that is definitely it is fulfilling, but we need to give the nutritious food to the needy. And we need to look into the globally, and even the government, if they can see into it and look into it and can design some program at grassroots level, who can connect with the NGOs and all can do.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
agree. Government should do it, but I think as individuals, if each of one takes responsibility of one more individual, that
Ah,
for this month I can give something little, maybe a kilo of dal, maybe vegetables enough for a week. I think we have done a lot of good. We don't need to really, because government has too many problems to solve.
too many problems to solve.
Yeah. So I think, each one needs to reach one at least. If you can reach
Ah,
one person in this world,
it's
I think
done.
that's more than enough. You have enough.
So each one share one. Let's have that
Yeah.
slogan.
Each one reach to one and share.
Yes, 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 absolutely. This is so nice. So, audience, can you, if you are hearing it, and this is a global platform. So, what Shilpa Joshi has said, ma'am has said that each one share one. So, please take this slogan from our platform and start doing it from today. And Shilpa, this is really, really, I'm so happy that we have taken up the right topic and the right issue which we need to address. And if I connect to this and I ask you, okay, how can we spread the awareness of the right nutrition? As you rightly said, we will do it, but and the government has their handfuls with the many things to do it. So any kind of idea we can share here, that how the right nutrition can reach, and what is
I
right
think,
nutrition?
yeah, I think what is very important for people to understand in large everywhere across world is whom to go for help. Help is available, but who is the right person? And I think that is the platform where I would like to say there are many dietitians who have their website. We have our social media pages where we talk about right nutrition. See, the one thing is to fill your stomach, but the other thing is to get right nutrition. And I think approaching right people to get it is very, very important. And it is not always expensive. It is not always not within your reach. If you actually look around, because if we want tangible solutions, all tangible solutions cannot come in a day. So you cannot have a dietitian going into community and sort of fulfilling requirement of the whole community. But because we live in a global village, like we would call it, where everything, there is a virtual world where all of us are present. I think all we need to do is look up these people and their websites, their Insta pages, their Facebook pages are full of information. So,
Yes.
here I would say I have my own Insta handle where I put up about one nutrient every day, almost every day. So, Navratri, we did 9 colors for 9 nutrients, for example. Yeah. So, this
Okay.
is something where people can read and you can just eat. I mean, there is nothing very difficult. If you would like a personal consultation with a dietitian anywhere across the world, it is available. But a lot of times, it's not in their bandwidth or affordability or whatever it is there. So there is a lot available, but the source has to be good. The
Good.
source has to be right. It shouldn't be anybody. You have to know who is writing it. And if you're getting it from the right person, I think, there is plethora of information in the virtual world. Just you need to pick up, you need to hand pick it, you need to hand pick the information which you need. And therefore, sources are very, very important. Who is writing these articles?
Absolutely. So, like when you're talking about the right nutrition, in short, like can you give like for the men or a woman or for children? I know it's a wide area. It's
No,
we
no,
cannot
it's a
find
very
it.
simple thing, Shilpa. The American Diabetes Association has come up with something called as My Plate. And that is something that we all follow across the world. So, what is My Plate? My Plate is essentially, if this is your plate, divided into four parts.
Perfect.
One fourth part should be raw vegetables. One
Hmm.
fourth part should be cooked vegetable. One fourth part should be protein. And what is protein? Dal or sprouts or dahi or paneer or non-veg, depending upon.
Perfect.
And only one part, fourth part has to be either roti or rice. This is good eating. You do not have to buy
That's it.
expensive food. You do not have to buy, fruits and vegetables which cost thousands of rupees. No, your simple peru, which you get outside any school for 5 or 7 rupees, it's the best fruit. Okay, your
Okay.
simple methi ka bhaji or suwa ka bhaji, which is 5 rupees ka judi, is the best vegetable.
Okay. So, Shilpa, we were talking about the right food, which you have very nicely explained that it's just your plate. So, according to your plate, you can decide and you can be healthy. And that's your first right, I think. The person can easily decide what they want to eat, how much they can eat, and what they can cater their own children accordingly. So, the viewer who are audience who are watching us, she is Shilpa Joshi, as she rightly said, her Insta you can follow, and the sources are very important. So go to the right sources. She is into research and development, so there are many area where she expertise. So it's right, you get the right information there. And Shilpa, I would like to say here that what message you can give it to our audience as an expert of your nutrition. What message would you
Yeah.
like?
See, I am a dietitian, nutritionist. Therefore, I always believe that, we are what we eat. That's the reality. If you eat healthy, you are healthy. If you do not eat healthy, you're not healthy. And there is nothing like, आज मैंने cheating कर लिया है, so tomorrow I will make up. No. You have to consciously eat healthy. You don't have to go on a diet. You just have to consciously eat healthy. Keep making right food choices. And remember, there is nothing like if I eat haldi for 15 days, my immunity will go up. And if I don't eat haldi for 15 days, my immunity will go down. So, my message to everybody is you are what you eat. So, try to make healthy food choices so that it will go a long way. Forget COVID, pandemic, no pandemic. You still need to have health. And we know health is wealth. So, please, you are what you eat. This is something that I want to tell everyone.
You are what you eat. So, Namaste Bharat platform is taking this slogan, and we have really had an amazing educational and informative and true conversation on nutrition, which is a need of the time, which is the need of COVID 2019. So, this kind of pandemic is not the end of anything. It's might the beginning of understanding of the new normal or a new things which we can easily face by keeping ourselves healthy, right? So, Shilpa, Namaste Bharat is really been showing our gratitude to you to accept our invitation and be on our platform, which is an international platform. Thank you so much, Shilpa, to be here.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Shilpa. Yeah, looking
Thank you.
forward for many more.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.